BYSITTERCLUB. There's something about the Babysitters Club that just
intrigues me.
And it continues to do so even all the way to my adulthood. I have a major obsession with the Babysitters Club. I've watched the old 90s TV series on YouTube. I've watched the movie several times. And if you guys remember, well, for those who remember how you had to record certain movies on TV and you would keep it inside this set list where you had for your recordings, I would beg my siblings not to delete it because I wanted to watch it over and over and over because, you know, that was the only form of how I could watch it. I read the original book series because my library was fortunate enough to have many of the book series in my library. I would consume every single Babysitter Club content there was out there. And if anybody else is like me out there who loves the Babysitters Club, hey, join my club of loving the Babysitters Club. Now, what is it about this book series that pulls us into the small fictional town of Stony Brook, Connecticut, where a bunch of teenagers set up this babysitter service? But first, let's talk about the author herself, the great Anne M. Martin. Anne M. Martin was born on August 12, 1955, to Eden Martin, who was a preschool teacher, and to Henry Martin, who was a cartoonist for The New Yorker, who had a span of a 50-year career as a cartoonist. Now, from an early age, Anne M. Martin knew that she was meant to write stories. She initially started off her career as a teacher and was often drawn to work with children, especially those who had disabilities. So when she was teaching, she would often help those who were dyslexic or had autism. But after a year of teaching, she decided to pursue writing full-time. Her first book that she published was the 1983 book Bummer Summer, which was actually pretty successful. In 1985, that's when Anne M. Martin decided to fully write her series, The Babysitters Club. The series takes place in the fictional town of Stony Brook, Connecticut. It stars the main leader of the club president Christy Thomas, who is an original member and leader of the group. Christy Thomas, she is a natural leader, business-minded, and loves kids. In the beginning of the series, Christy lives with her 3 brothers, her divorced mom, who later marries her stepfather. She also has 2 step-siblings, an adopted sister, and a grandmother who lives with them. She is noted to have a strained relationship with her absent father, which is a key element to her character. She's bossy, a bit hot-headed, but is kind and loves to work hard on her business. Claudia Kishi, a Japanese-American girl who also serves as the vice president of the club, is known for her creativity and love of art. She enjoys painting, sculpting, and jewelry making, but struggles with academics. Claudia's room serves as the club headquarters because she is the only one with a private phone line. I know, this is how old the series is. She is close to her grandmother and often hides junk food and Nancy Drew books from her strict parents. She also has an older sister who excels in academics and is often in competition with her. Marianne Spire is the club secretary. She is described as shy, sensitive, but very organized. In the beginning of the series, she lived with her widowed father, who initially imposes strict rules, but the relationship evolves when she stands up for herself. Marianne enjoys reading, sewing, and knitting, and she is Christy's best friend. She later gains a stepsister, Dawn, who also serves as a club member to the Babysitters Club. Marianne is one of the few members with a steady boyfriend named Logan, who also serves as a member of the Babysitters Club. Well, more so an honorary member. Stacy McGill serves as the club treasurer. A native of New York, she is fashionable, smart, but struggles with type 1 diabetes. She has a close relationship with Claudia, sharing a love for fashion. Oh, and did I mention that she is also boy crazy? Dawn Schaffer is a California native. She is passionate about environmental causes, healthy food, and old movies. She becomes Mary Ann's stepsister when her mother marries Mary Ann's father. Christy becomes jealous of Dawn because of her closeness with Mary Ann, but is eventually welcomed into the club. Mallory Pike is one of the youngest members and serves as a junior officer. She is the oldest of 8 siblings and dreams to become a children's author. Mallory is self-conscious about her braces and glasses and often feels like she's treated like a baby by her parents. Jessie Ramsey is an African-American junior officer who is also the same age as Mallory.
She is a talented ballet dancer and is an avid learner of sign language after she communicates to a child that she babysits. Jessie lives with her younger siblings, her parents, and her initially estranged aunt. Abby Stevenson is a Jewish American girl who serves as an alternate officer. She moves to Stony Brook after her father's death with her twin sister and her mother. She has asthma and has other various allergies.
What I love about this series are some real-life issues that each of the club members go through, with business-related challenges that relate to difficult clients, competitions, scheduling conflicts, and emergencies. It's just teenagers just trying to deal with the difficulties of running a business, to also dealing with a lot of personal issues like health issues such as diabetes, eating disorders, serious illnesses such as cancer, dealing with the loss of a loved one, divorce, blended families, prejudice and racism, bullying, poverty, disabilities, substance abuse, mental health, and so much more. The world of the Babysitter's Club is expansive, with several other book series that helps expand the world of the Babysitter's Club. That includes the Super Specials, which features longer stories of the group's adventures, Reader Requirements, which focuses on side characters like Logan, Mysteries and Super Mysteries, Friends Forever, which is a continuation of the original series, The Summer Before, which is a prequel featuring the original members before they formed the club, and there's many other spin-off series that includes Little Sister, which focuses on Christy's stepsister Karen, The Kids in Miss Coleman's Class, which sets in Karen's second grade class, and California Diaries, which is a mature series about Dawn and her friends. And let's not forget the graphic novels, which have brought in a more modern revival to the series. The first 4 being adapted by renowned illustrator Raina Telgemeier. Almost all the books are structured as the same. Each book is narrated by a one person's point of view, which is the protagonist, with chapter 1 being the introduction to the character. Chapter 2 describes the club members and the character's family, and chapter 3 through 15 continues with the plot and conclusion. The Babysitter's Club has sold over 190 million copies worldwide. It's a book series that I am forever grateful exists, and it continues to be just ingrained in the culture even to this day. Guys, I want to know your favorite book series that has lasted for over 40 plus years. Comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!